Hey y'all, happy Thursday. So it never ceases to amaze me how far a little investment can go. I buy something for a quarter, sell it for 10 bucks. That's a pretty good stretch. What's even better is when it's stuff you already owned or stuff you got for free. And that's the case with today's 9 sales. We have 9 items going out and we only paid for a few of them. And it generated massive return on investment because there wasn't hardly any. So let's start pulling today's orders. And the first place we're starting is up on the Pez shelf. You guys saw me sell one of these a few days ago, and somebody came into the store and bought 4 of them. Just gotta pull them all out of the box here. They are 4 of the Pez soccer balls. And my guess, based on where they're going, they're probably not going to Pez fans, but more soccer fans. The person elected to purchase 4 with our multiple quantity listing, and they sold for $23.80. And as always, the Pez is personal, so no money tied up in them. Now, speaking of low investment, I love one of my thrift stores that has 19-cent silverware. All their flatware, 19 cents a piece. It's actually Goodwill. And when I saw these vintage 1971 Imperial rubber-handled spoons, I picked them up. Paid 38 cents total. They sold for $8.89. I dug through hundreds of pieces of flatware, hoping there would be more, but only found 2. Next up, we have a vintage phone company item. This is a very large stamp pad. And of course, it has since dried up. It's definitely seen better days, but people love vintage phone company stuff. And this is Bell Systems. I paid a quarter at an estate sale. It sold for $9.95. So in my experience, airlines, phone companies, pharmaceutical companies, they can all be really good resale items if you get them for the right price. So definitely keep an eye out for those bolos. Now we have another Pez dispenser going out, and I was hoping it was going to be in this little box, but I don't think it is. I think we're going to have to go to one of the big boxes. And we finally found it. This is a University of Utah football Pez. And personal again, sold for $6.95. And now we're heading out to grab our item of the day. But you guys, I was bad. On the way back from a doctor's appointment yesterday, I stopped by the bins and I had so much fun. It was like everywhere I turned, I found great items. So I'm really excited to photograph those and get them listed because it's always fun when you have new finds. Not that I don't have stuff to list, but hey, gotta keep things exciting, huh? So now we have a Redskins jersey going out, and this came from that house cleanup where we were invited to come in and take whatever we want absolutely free. And I found a bunch of Redskins stuff. Lots of jerseys, including this Joe Theismann jersey. And I knew it was special. It's very heavyweight. It's got the signature embroidered on it and all the stats for Joe Theismann. For those of you who don't know, when I was growing up, he was our quarterback. Yes, the Redskins were my team growing up, although I'm more of a Denver Broncos fan now. And this is a Mitchell & Ness jersey. It's long sleeve, so it kind of reminds me of a hockey jersey. Very cool, and it's huge. A size 52, which I think equates to a 2 or 3X. Let me tell you, this thing was not cheap, brand new, and we sold it for $69.97, and we got it for free. So definitely the sale of the day. Now we have a book going out, and this came from that estate sale where we bought a ton of horror paperback books. This one included. This is called Evidence of Love. And when I was comping those books, they're all, $6, $7, but this one had a little bit of a higher price, so we listed it a little higher, and it sold quick. We paid 50 cents, it sold for $12.95. Probably could have gotten more. The comps were a bit higher, but I'm not in the business of collecting these things. I want them to sell. So we priced it where we thought it would move, and it did. Now we have some vintage note cards going out. I knew they were blue, just didn't know which blue box. These are Frisky and Frosty note cards from Current, so from around the 80s. And they've got these cute little winter and fall chipmunks on them. Absolutely adorable. I would love to receive a little note or letter written on these. I paid a quarter at an estate sale. They sold for $8.37. Now, I love when vintage linens, towel sheets, pillowcases, like all this stuff shows up and it's ready for me to pick super cheap. And this tablecloth was no exception. We grabbed this at that estate sale in South Carolina that we hit on the way to Florida for one of our cruises. And you guys, look at this thing. It screams 60s and 70s. I absolutely love the flowers, love the colors. I paid $1 for it. It sold for $24.47. It has been a very Pezzy day, which I like. I like selling Pez. So we started with a Pez dispenser and we might as well finish with one. Our last item going out is going to be a baseball Pez dispenser, and I've got to find the correct team, and here it is. This is the Cincinnati Reds baseball Pez. This one's a little bit harder to come by. I don't know if it was made in less quantity or I just don't see it as often in my area, but it is a personal item and it sold for $4.95. So we got out of this with our cost of goods being super low at $2.38 today, but it's $170.30 in sales, which is 71 times our money. That's what I am talking about. Now, I know it was luck that so many of these things were free or personal items, but still, profit is profit and we love it. We'll see you guys next time with another video of what's sold.